Hey, shut that fan off, the heater. Jim Wanted here with Wanted Bass Fishes, and we got another day of practice fishing on Sam Rayburn for the Toyota Series 2023. Uh, I decided today I was really going to hit the shallow grass really hard, and that's what I did. I mean, just all day pretty much. Um, However, the irony of that is I got in an area where there wasn't any grass, and and I, for whatever reason, I mean, it was a shallow ledge where had there been grass, it was shallow enough to have grass there. It's just the grass didn't grow there. Um, for those of you who may not know, last year there was very little grass in this lake anywhere, just a few isolated places. Well, over the course of the year, hydrilla spreads really fast. Well, now it's in many places, but not everywhere yet. So I was in this area that didn't have much grass, and in fact, it was really short or not at all. And I was just going along the break line, and I pointed my active target out over the deep water. As I'm casting shallow, I'm oftentimes pointing this thing out over deep water, just to see what's out there. And sure enough, well, you see lots of fish. I mean, they're catfish, gar, who knows what else, white bass, and sometimes largemouth. So I pointed out there, and it sure looked like largemouth to me. So I threw over there off the break and just caught one right away. And I pointed the active target at the fish that I hooked, and I could see a whole herd of them just all excited chasing this fish. So I knew I had a nice spot there. The one I caught was about 2 pounds. So I wanted to hook a couple more of them buggers just to see what kind of other sizes I might run into. Well, just like every other fish, they were like 1 3/4 to 2.5 pounders in that mix. So I ended up catching like 3 or 4 out of that group. Just probably shouldn't have caught that many. I mean, should not have caught more than 2, really, for sure. That was kind of a mistake because you don't want to be hooking these fish if you don't have to. I mean, I knew we were there. I caught the one. I did want to check for size, see if I could get a big one there. But there's a lot more there. So if those fish stay put, that could be a good place to at least stop and fill a limit, which the limit of those fish is going to put me around 11 pounds or maybe 12 at tops, which is not much, but from there maybe I can go find a kicker from that point. So yes, so the whole rest of the day, I mean, that was a highlight of the day. And I had one other area where I had 4 bites, but it wasn't like in one tight school. It was just over maybe 100-yard stretch on this grass line. The first one got away, and then I fished along there a little further, and then I pulled a bait out, a 25-year-old bait that I have. 25, it's an old school bait. Pull that bugger out, and literally within 5 minutes I had 10 minutes. In 10 minutes I had 3 more bites along that grass line. So 4 bites total. And so now I thought, okay, man, this is the lure I need to be throwing. Well, I threw that lure for like the next 3 hours, just piddly results. Caught a few little tiny scrappers and maybe one 14-incher that would be a keeper. But I don't know. That was, I mean, I thought I was going to get in. I thought I was onto something. And it turns out, no. So, gosh, what else? It was a beautiful day today, sunny and calm. And it was a nice day to be out there. I was enjoying the heck out of that, just to be out there. But the big fish are still very elusive. And I've got tomorrow to practice and then the tournament. And tomorrow we're supposed to get 1 to 2 inches of rain, and they're also calling for a wind advisory. So this could be, I don't know. Part of me says don't even go out there, because, but the other part of me is like, well, I got no big fish. I got no big fish pattern, nothing established big fish wise. So I must feel like I need to be out there to try to find some big ones. So anyhow, and the rain, 1 to 2 inches, man. It's gonna be a wet one. That's a lot of rain. So anyhow, gosh, what else? I don't know. That's really about it, I guess. Oh, I did catch. Yeah, I did catch. I caught one probably like 3 pounder. First fish of the day was a 3 pounder, and that was literally in water like this deep. So maybe I need to fish that shallow. I mean, I was fishing a lot of the inside edges of the grass line, a lot of the outside edges, and maybe that's, I need to fish super shallow like that. The thing about that fish, it wasn't around. There was no grass where it was, none. It's like, maybe, I don't know. This lake's got me confused. There's a lot of fish out here. It shouldn't be that hard. And the grass, the hydrilla, it's just beautiful, green, lush green. It's full of life. So just about everywhere I go, it looks great. Anyways, gosh, there was something else I wanted to say, but guess what? You're not going to hear it, because I don't know what I was going to say. Over.